got to be a toddler, maybe 3 or 4, and he went to preschool, I became aware that he was not quite talking like the other kids, and he wasn't playing with the other kids. So that was kind of a clue. It appeared that Noah wasn't learning in school because he was not able to say what he learned, and he was not able to write. So he had no way to let the teachers know, I know these words, I can read, but we just kept on going as if he understood. So we just read to him, had him try to read along. We threw beanbags to learn math, and we just went on like that until he was about 14. We had a friend who had a speaking child around the same age as Noah, and they were using this letterboard technique.
What's the main character so far in the last one?
Midnight Fever High. We didn't think about the letterboard because he talked. And a lot of what he says is reliable, it is what he intends. And it took Noah and I think 2 years and 2 months of practice before he was able to write what we call an open-ended thought or an open-ended sentence. But we started to realize he's in there. He has been listening and learning, and he began to write sentences and then paragraphs. We didn't know the extent of what his communication disability was until we learned about the letterboard and how the mouth words are not what he intends. And the only way we learned that is because he told us. D, cognitive, D, I, S, and A, B, I, L, I, T, Y. Okay. I want to tell others that autism is not a cognitive disability. It's called apraxia of speech. This is more dyspraxia. He doesn't have a total inability to speak, like some people with non-speaking autism don't have any speech at all. There's a mind-body disconnect between the thought and the speech. So what he understands and what he can speak. There are different parts of the brain. There's a part of the brain that controls the motor for speech and the part of the brain that is stimulated when you're understanding something. There's a disconnect there so that he's not able to articulate what he understands in speech. So you bypass the speech pathway and use a pointing finger and teach a person how to use an alphabet board. That's how you start, and then transfer to a keyboard and hopefully an independent keyboard. So that means it would just be static and he would be able to type on it. So it's a skill. It's a skill still being learned. He has what's technically called unreliable speech. So he has plenty of speech, but it may not all be intentional. It may be impulsive, and only because there's a impulsive pathway that is easily activated, in the brain, that, I'm used to saying this. It just pops out. I don't mean to say hi to everybody all the time. It becomes kind of an involuntary hi.
aspirations do you have? Aspiration is a tricky thing for someone like me. I have hopes and dreams just like anybody else. Except mine are rooted in a desire to change the way the world sees me. Sign of progress for autistics are simple. I want to finish college and be a writer. I want deeply fulfilling relationships with others. I want storage of good memories to burst at the seams. Really, it's the same things anyone looking to find happiness might want. I know I deserve this. My ultimate dream is to remove all barriers set by those who insist on questioning my intelligence because of how I communicate.
I think the challenges now at this stage are inclusion, really being included fully in society, how other people view him because of the way he speaks or acts, or how society can change. It's not about what he has to do, it's how can we change the society to be accepting and inclusive and acknowledged by the larger world and appreciated by the larger world. And, growing into an independent, as much as possible, adult. He's a young adult. He's 24 now. So there's thoughts of where are you going to live and who's going to be there. He likes to ride his bike. He does Special Olympics track and soccer and basketball. So once he developed friends, that made a huge difference. So he has friends now. And a lot of them are spellers. It's motivating. My friend's going to Special Olympics. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. And yes, it's a disability. Autism is a disability, but it doesn't have to be a negative. It can be a positive, like what do autistic people have to contribute to our society? We will support and help him do whatever he wants to do. Yeah, however he wants his life to unfold. But he's the driver, and that's the beauty of communication, is once you have communication, you have some autonomy, you have some agency as to how your life is going to unfold, rather than people telling you this is how your life is going to unfold. So that's the real gift of having true communication, of having your words that you intend to say be the driver of your life.
Having apraxia, what do words mean to you? Words have always been understood by me. Apraxia affects motor systems, not comprehension. I am a writer, so I value words very much. I am always listening and hearing others, so I learn a lot about people that way.
His dad actually had talked to him about it and had wanted to help him create his own poetry book. His dad is really the one that did the organizing. Noah did all the writing.
What does poetry mean to you? I love writing poetry more than reading it. Nights become the time when I compose it in my head. Lively themes give way to words on the page in concise array. I have thoughts of writing poems having to do with the interesting ways I see the world. Upstairs in my head represents my strong cognitive capacities. Downstairs lies my mouth, which often disobeys instructions from my brain. I love rhythm and sound. Of course, repetition is in my nature, as autistic nature loves it.
Werewolf. Fur bristles beneath my skin. Lycanthrope under a full moon's light. Teeth gnash. Too close and I will bite. Rip the flesh from hopeful bones. Teach me to keep the monster cool. Mind eats matter. I am madder still. Digging claws in. I'm not here. I don't see you. In stupid strength, I have lost my will. I'm no longer humankind. Turn your face away. I am swallowed in darkness. Read the transformation. It is a warning. Best you run, rest not, for I will chase. Listen. You can tremble. Earth shakes as I howl. You hear the visceral cry. Feel the surrender. Where do I find peace? Reap your silver bullet. Take the blood from my repulsive veins. Cast me into shadows. I will rise again.
I'm Rightly Rogue. Rogue Mind likes to talk about watches. Tons of kind thoughts interest me, but stay lifeless on my tongue. I wish they would interest my mouth and make an appearance today.
T H E R
Share my...
M E. What would you want to share with others about communication? People take for granted their ability to talk. They don't have any idea how hard it is to spell one letter at a time. Communicating this way takes effort, hard work, and regulation. My brain works much faster, so I must be very choosy about what I spell. Sometimes it's good for everyone to slow down and think about what they really want to say.
I like to be joking.
Think about making and hey,
We
watching
were-
listening.
You were, just doing some homework.
Well, we were just going over kind of the things from creative writing, and let's see, comment on groups, PNC, wild cards. Oh. A pesky mailman. Pesky mailman. Cool, thanks for working through it. So we got a couple options. We could read from Norton, the Norton book. We could read a little bit of Cathedral, and we could comment on that. To request responses. Oh, great. First the mailman, now the trash man. They just come back to back to keep the orchestra going.
What if I stand on top of that track?
That would be quite the ride.
Yeah,
I think that would be a lot noisier and probably not too enjoyable.
but I could do that.
Technically, you might be able to climb it, but they'd probably drive off before you can make it. But
I think so.
what would you do on top?
I would hang out.
You would own that
That's
truck.
funny to me. Yeah.
All right, so let's check out some of these comments from people.
Rhapsody. He looks pleased with a tight smile. Flakes of light give a glow in his eyes. He's taller than the rest and has a mustache. Silly games of basketball give the mighty child a thrill. Ears dine on the muted sounds, shouts, and curses. The swing twists, turns, and spins. He gives a push, jumps off from the highest mark. Is snow on the ground to cushion his landing? They're scared for him. But don't they see the light forming at his crown? They like to think God looked the other way when giving out smarts. Can he love as well? Give him more candy to make his mouth stop flogging his face. Spinning his web back and forth and up and down, can he lure his prey into the comfort of a boy's heart? Lilting songs escape silky threads as his lips fall open to invitation. He wishes he was young, so others would not stare. Have immense, caring thoughts ever been stuck in the center of your mind? The swing rises and falls. He forgets his loneliness today. His eyes seek the earth's foggy mantle, forgiving them their slights. He swings in rhapsody on threads of light, giving a ride to the gods.
Gratitude is an island. They say gratitude must be given. You'll enrich a life. Imagine a world absent of thankfulness. Empty hearts find no joy. Gratitude is a sacred island, and it always invites us to go there. Trespass in delight, surpass entire doubt, enter there and rest. Bent branches sway when strong winds blow. Dare to rarefy your awe. Take time in right mind. Happiness is a secretion of life.
I am Noah. I am applicable to the universe. I wonder how my life will rise to my expectations. I hear almost everything that others don't. I see the world with autistic eyes. I want others to see my gifts. I am Noah. I pretend I am neurotypical to get by. I feel love in my heart. I touch people with my writing. I worry about my future. I cry at the way society ignores us. I am Noah. I understand that I have the choice in how I respond to things that get me upset. I say listen to the voiceless people with disabilities. I dream of a great love. I try to do the best I can in my classes. I hope for my life to have friendships that fulfill me. I am Noah.